What's going on YouTube? Out here in the beautiful Kentlyn mountain bike trails. I have the man, the myth, the legend, the JK Money. Just about to do our first little lap, and it'll probably be the only GoPro footage you guys do get from today, as we both have brought our drones out. And the aim for today's video is to create the sickest drone follow cam mountain bike edit that we possibly can with the drones that we do have. We don't have any of those FPV drones, so I have the DJI Mavic Pro, Johnny has the DJI Spark. So I think it's gonna be a really fun time. Fingers crossed you don't hit any trees, but I'm not really too fast because I've crashed my drone like 3 or 4 times. Sorry to anyone who wants to buy my drone. I've crashed it, it happens. But for now, we're gonna do this warm-up lap. I am on the Polygon D7. It's a good time. Shout out to Bicycles Online. I don't know if I'll make that this video, but something big is coming with that. So anyway, let's do this warm-up lap. Now, there's a couple things to keep in mind when you are doing things like this, especially at a public trail. One thing, always make sure your bike and your stuff is off the main, beat of the drum of where riders will most likely be. Secondly, it is a little bit windy. So if you do have a drone and you do want to do this, one, be mindful that the wind will and can blow your drone into some trees. Secondly, there's a good chance something's gonna fall out of the tree and potentially hit your drone. Now, I am no drone expert. I've had a drone for a fair few years and I am quite confident when flying my drone, so you do this all at your own risk. But for this to work as well as I want it to, you're gonna have to fly your drone with no obstacle avoidance. You're gonna have to turn that guy off because I'm aiming to fly my drone and also Johnny's drone in some areas where it won't have its safe perimeter of like 2 meters or whatever the hell it needs, so it doesn't beep at you. So keep that in mind. And you obviously want to try fly your drone with it always in eyesight, because flying it looking down at your phone on the screen can get a little bit of like a warp feel, and you feel like you're not as close to things as you are. But so what I would do here in this situation, so for instance, the first shot here is most likely going to be Johnny and myself coming down this first rock garden here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the drone pull like this, and then I'm going to stand somewhere, I don't know, here-ish, and make sure I keep myself out of the shot, because that's the one thing I've learned over the years of flying my drone, is that nothing ruins a shot more than seeing the actual pilot. So keep that in mind. Keep obstacle avoidance off, do this at your own risk, have fun, and just be wary of other people out on the course. But it's a Monday afternoon. I think we're pretty sweet, and you can usually hear bikes coming down pretty like early around here. So yeah, so let's see how this drone edit goes. The next shots hopefully will be all different drone angle shots, and hopefully this is freaking sick, because drones are cool. I love my drone, and I just think an aerial footage or follow is just unbelievable. Oh yeah, also, both mine and John's drones do have the follow me capabilities, but in circumstances like this, I am not leaving any of the drone technology for itself to think. I'm taking that out completely. It's all on me. I'm gonna be in full control. So if it freaking hits a tree, it's all on me, and that's it. All right, cool. Let's get into this drone shot. So what do you guys think? I guess that's my first ever mountain bike drone edit. Didn't exactly go as well as I had hoped, and my camera is slowly starting to fall, and it is now. Yeah, didn't exactly go as well as I had hoped. The way I envisioned it in my mind and what we got were two different things. So I'm definitely going to say that was definitely part one of my droning mountain bike edit, because there's definitely going to be a part 2 and then part 3 and 4 and 5, because I definitely think it's something that is really sick. There's a couple things that I probably should have thought a little bit more about. One, Kentlyn is extremely dense with trees, which in my mind I was like, yeah, sick, like heaps of trees, and like I'm gonna fly through these trees, it's gonna look mad. And then, well, the wind was like ridiculous. Like I can't explain how windy it was that afternoon. Like it was like crazy. So flying a drone with no obstacle avoidance while it is also like blowing an absolute gale in dense trees, there are a lot of alarm bells that should have been going off in my head. But when I was like, no, it's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be sweet. And then when we got out there, I was like, damn, this is actually a lot harder than what I thought it would be. But I feel like I've just scratched the surface on what I'm going to do with this, because you can see that there is potential to do something great. And obviously, if you guys have ever seen any drone follow cam stuff, it looks amazing. So for me personally, this is just the beginning on doing that. I want to try to go to some other trails where it is less dense, a lot more open spaces where you can just get a straight follow cam, because I reckon that'll just be cool, and then you can play with some angles and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I ended up obviously crashing my drone twice. You got to pay to play. This is how it works. But I did speak a lot about turning off obstacle avoidance, which I did agree with, but because it was so windy towards the end, I turned it back on and I still crashed it into a tree. Go figure. But yeah, besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely, like I said, like part 1 of like Mitchell flying a drone while trying to mountain bike. Definitely part 1. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy it and you do want to see more, be sure to let me know in the comment section, like this video, whatever else you need to do. If you've got any tips, like I've said, I'm no drone expert. I've definitely had one for a while, and like I've always used it in like a safe area. That was my first time flying in a dense space trying to create stuff. So any ideas, please let me know down below. I'll be more than happy to read them and reply, and then I can create better drone content. But yeah, so besides that, shout out to all the new subscribers that are here. Thank you. Hello, I guess, if this is the second video that you've watched on my channel. My name is Mitchell O'Connor. I'm a photographer, videographer, and like really poor mountain bike rider. Yeah, just like getting outside, capturing, creating, and all that other jazz. But yeah, so cheers to you guys. Cheers to the guys that have been here from the very beginning. But besides that, get outside, go capture and create, go pet some puppies, tell your mother that you love her, and even more, let's tell your father that you love him. Let's break that mold in society that a male cannot experience emotions. Like, go freaking hug your dad, tell him you love him, and tell him he's the best person in the world. Go do that. But besides that, make sure to like this video if you do, subscribe to the channel if you are new and you enjoy mountain biking, photography, bloody snowboarding. As you can see, I've got a jacket on. I'm not in anywhere cold yet, but it is pretty wet and miserable in Sydney right now, which means your boy can get back into some winter clothing. Winter boy at heart. That was weird. Anyway, peace. That was weird, I didn't get the hat.
It is honestly that windy right now that I am keeping my helmet on purely just from protection from falling branches. Why do we think this is a good idea to fly some drones? Oh my god.